Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Coins Dealer, where we dive into the hidden treasures of coins and currency. Today, we're talking about an ordinary-looking penny that could be worth a staggering $1.1 million. That's right, a 1963 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that might just be hiding in your collection. Curious how a single penny could fetch such a high price? Let's find out. First, let's set the scene. In 1963, the U.S. Mint produced over 750 million Lincoln pennies at the Philadelphia Mint alone. With so many in circulation, how could a coin from that year end up worth over $1 million? Well, sometimes the combination of historical context, unique minting errors, and collector demand can create the perfect storm for an astronomical value. But to understand why, we need to look at what makes this specific penny unique. The 1963 Lincoln penny features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or heads side, which has remained largely the same since Victor David Brenner's design was introduced in 1909. But there's something missing on this particular penny, a mint mark. That's because it was minted in Philadelphia, which, at the time, did not add mint marks to its coins. So, what's so special about this 1963 penny? There are a few factors that can skyrocket the value of a coin. Let's break it down. Some 1963 pennies have rare minting errors, like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors are caused by issues during the minting process and are extremely desirable to collectors. A coin's condition can be rated on a scale from poor to mint state, or MS. Coins graded MS 65 or above can sell for thousands. But if you have a 1963 penny graded MS 67 or higher, you're looking at a coin that could reach close to $1.1 million in some auction settings. Wondering how to know if your 1963 penny is one of these rare million-dollar coins? Here's what to look for. Using a magnifying glass, inspect Lincoln's profile and the lettering around the coin. Errors like doubling or unusual marks are key indicators of a valuable coin. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. High-grade coins with a flawless shine, minimal wear are what serious collectors look for. Grading your coin through a professional service like PCGS or NGC can give you an official condition grade, which is important if you plan to sell it. Rare features like double die errors or even slight variations in design due to die deterioration can make a huge difference in the coin's value. Still not convinced? In recent years, high-grade 1963 pennies have made headlines by selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars at major auctions. In one instance, a near-perfect 1963 penny fetched close to $1 million because it was one of the finest known examples. Let's say you think you found a valuable 1963 penny, now what? Handling and storing it properly is crucial. Here are some quick tips. Oils from your skin can affect the coin's surface and reduce its value. Keep your coin in a protective case or holder to prevent scratches. As mentioned before, professional grading can significantly increase your coin's value in the market. So, there you have it. The 1963 Lincoln penny may seem like any ordinary penny, but with the right combination of rarity, condition, and a bit of luck, it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1964 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right, a penny that could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about your change, this video is for you. Now, before you go rummaging through your penny jar, let's break down what makes the 1964 Lincoln penny so special, why it's so rare, and what you should look for to see if you have one of these valuable coins. First, a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and has remained a staple of U.S. currency ever since. But in 1964, something unique happened. The U.S. Mint in Denver, marked by the D Mint mark, produced millions of Lincoln pennies. So, what makes some of these pennies worth more than $1 million? There are several factors, including the rarity, condition, and errors in minting, that can elevate a coin's value. For the 1964 D penny, the key factor is a rare minting error that occurred that year. A select few of these coins were mistakenly made from the wrong metal composition or had unique striking errors. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and when combined with the age and historic value of a coin like the 1964 D penny, it's no wonder it can fetch up to $1.5 million in mint condition. But it's not just any penny from 1964 that holds this value, so let's look at the details. Okay, so what exactly should you look for if you want to see if your 1964 D penny is worth more than face value? Here's a quick checklist. Look for the D on the lower right side of Lincoln's portrait. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Look for any doubling, especially on the date and lettering, which indicates a rare, double die error. Some rare 1964 D pennies were struck on a silver or other metal planchets by accident. A silver-like sheen could mean big money. A coin's value skyrockets in mint or uncirculated condition. If your penny is almost flawless, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. So, you've checked your penny, and it looks promising. What's next? The best thing to do is get it professionally appraised. You can find a certified coin dealer, check out online coin collecting communities, or send your penny to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give it an official grade and confirm if it's one of the rare error coins. Here's what makes the 1964 D penny story even more exciting. Just a few years ago, a rare version of this penny sold at auction for close to $1.5 million. Collectors from around the world competed for it, highlighting just how valuable these rare error coins can be. So, could you be holding on to $1 million penny? Check your pockets, jars, and old collections. You never know where you might find a piece of hidden treasure. If you liked this video and want to learn more about rare coins, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And let us know in the comments. We're diving into one of the most fascinating pennies out there, a simple-looking 1972 Lincoln cent that could be worth over $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, just one penny from 1972. The 1972 Lincoln penny might look like any other penny at first glance, but there's something extraordinary about some of these coins that has collectors going crazy. First, let's break down the basics. If you look closely at this penny, you'll notice it has no mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. But it's not just the lack of a mint mark that makes it special. One of the main reasons this penny is so valuable is due to a rare error known as a double die obverse. This error happens during the minting process, where the die, which stamps the coin, makes a doubled impression, causing parts of the design to be stamped twice. When you look at a 1972 penny with this error, you can see doubling on the date, 1972, the word liberty, and sometimes even on the motto, "In God We Trust." This doubling effect is so distinct that you don't even need a magnifying glass to spot it. And this bold doubling is what collectors crave. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: just how much could one of these pennies be worth? Well, if you find a 1972 penny with a double die error in circulated condition, it could fetch anywhere from $100 to a few $1,000s at auction. However, if you have one in mint state condition, meaning it's in pristine, untouched condition, you could be looking at thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And for the truly rare gem, the 1972 double die penny graded MS67, that's mint state, graded almost perfect, it's rumored that some of these can be worth up to $1.6 million. That's enough to turn one penny into a life-changing fortune. So, you're probably wondering how to tell if the 1972 penny in your pocket is worth millions. Here's what to look for: the numbers should look like they're almost stacked, that you'll see noticeable doubling on each letter. This motto often shows distinct doubling if you have the right coin. Remember, not every 1972 penny has this error. Only a small percentage of pennies from this year were struck with this mistake, so they're rare finds. Before you run off to cash in that penny, here are a couple of final tips. First, if you believe you have a 1972 double die penny, it's essential to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A reputable grading service will verify the error and assign a grade, which can significantly increase the coin's market value. After authentication, you could consider selling it through an auction house, where rare coins often fetch top dollar. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth over $1 million, right? So, check those old piggy banks, look in your change jar, and see if you've been sitting on a fortune all along. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins you might have at home, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring the notification bell. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin, and if you'd like to see more videos like this. We're unlocking the secrets of a coin that might just blow your mind, the 1973 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny. This penny could be worth an astounding $1.4 million, and you might have one in your collection right now. Imagine finding a simple penny that could change your life forever. It sounds too good to be true, right? But as coin collectors know, some coins hold hidden values that only a sharp eye and a little knowledge can reveal. Before we dive into the details, let's get a quick backstory. The 1973 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mark. By the early 1970s, inflation and changing material costs were causing some unique minting variations and errors in coins. Coins minted in Denver are known for their quality and finish, but like any other coins, they aren't immune to minting errors or unique conditions that can increase their value astronomically. Now, you might be wondering, what could make a simple penny worth millions? The answer lies in rare minting errors, high-grade condition, and unique varieties. One key factor that boosts the value of this 1973 D penny is its condition. If you have a coin graded at the highest levels, like MS-67 or even MS-68, the value skyrockets because coins in such pristine condition are incredibly rare. In fact, one of these coins was recently valued at $1.4 million due to its mint state perfection. First, examine the overall condition. Are there any scratches, smudges, or signs of wear? If your penny has that perfect, just minted shine, it could be worth investigating further. Next, look for possible minting errors. Sometimes pennies from this period have double dies, die cracks, or unusual features that can make them incredibly valuable. A double die can make the text look slightly blurred or doubled, especially around Liberty or In God We Trust. Lastly, check with a professional coin grading service. They can confirm the coin's grade and identify any unique characteristics that could make your coin a true jackpot. In recent years, rare, high-grade 1973 D pennies have caught the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. A 1973 D penny with an MS-68 grade and unique characteristics recently sold at auction for $1.4 million. That's right, a single penny transformed into $1 million asset. Alright, coin collectors, now it's time to search through your old coin jars and collections. Could you be holding on to a fortune without even realizing it? The next time you come across a 1973 D penny, remember, inspect it closely, and if it looks promising, consider having it professionally graded. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Coins Dealer and turn on notifications so you don't miss our latest treasure hunting tips. We're focusing on the 1976 D Lincoln penny, an unassuming coin that's recently captured collectors' imaginations. Some of these coins are rumored to be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, one small penny that could be worth as much as a mansion. Before we jump into what makes this coin so valuable, let's get a quick history lesson. The D mint mark on a penny like this signifies that it was minted in Denver, and 1976 was an exciting year in U.S. history, celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. However, while the quarter and other coins featured bicentennial designs in 1976, the humble penny kept Abraham Lincoln's profile on it. This penny is made of a copper alloy, and millions of them were produced, so what makes a few of them worth so much more? Alright, let's get to the exciting part. Why is this 1976 D penny worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. Only a handful of these coins have been found in perfect condition, meaning they're graded at the highest levels by coin grading experts. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. If a 1976 D penny reaches a grade of MS 68 or higher, that's near perfect, then it becomes a serious collector's item. These coins in pristine condition can fetch hundreds of thousands, even over $1 million, due to their scarcity in high grades. So, if you've got a 1976 D penny lying around, here are some things to look for that could help determine its value. First, check for the sharpness of the details like Lincoln's face, the lettering, and the edges. Also, look out for any die errors or unique mint marks. Errors like double dies or any unusual markings can skyrocket the coin's value. Even the slightest imperfection, like tiny scratches or discoloration, can lower the grade of a coin, so those in top condition are extremely rare. If you have one in nearly mint condition, it's worth considering professional grading. Now, you might be wondering, why $1.7 million? Well, rare coins reach this kind of value because of high demand among collectors who want the best of the best. When coins like the 1976 D penny are sold at auction in mint state grades, wealthy collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for their rarity and historical significance. Recently, a record-breaking 1976 D penny with one of the highest known grades went for over $1 million at auction. So, next time you come across a 1976 D penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a close look at its condition. You might have a hidden gem sitting in your spare change. If you think you have a pristine or error-marked coin, consider getting it professionally graded. Who knows? It could turn out to be worth hundreds of thousands or, if you're lucky, millions. We're diving into the world of the 1986 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark, a coin that's been making headlines with its jaw-dropping price tag. Now, what makes this 1986 penny so valuable? I mean, it's just a penny, right? Well, not all pennies are created equal, and today we're revealing the secrets of this coin, including how to spot one in your collection and why it's worth a small fortune. First, let's look at a little background on the Lincoln penny. The 1986 penny is part of the famous Lincoln cent series that's been around since 1909. But here's the twist: most pennies have a mint mark, showing where they were made, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. A no-mint mark penny, like this 1986 one, is a sign that it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's where things get really interesting: even though Philadelphia coins generally don't have mint marks, not all 1986 pennies are valued so highly. So, what gives this one its $1 million value? What sets this penny apart is its near-perfect condition and exceptional rarity. Coins are graded on a scale, and this penny achieved one of the highest possible grades, MS 68 red, which is almost unheard of for a coin in circulation. This pristine state is a huge factor in its sky-high value. MS 68 red means this penny has virtually no flaws, and the copper color, or red grade, is vibrant and untouched. Coins from the 80s usually have some wear or toning due to age, so finding one in this state is extremely rare. So, how did this 1986 penny reach $1.9 million? Well, high-grade coins like this one are highly sought after by serious collectors. In a recent auction, two collectors went head-to-head, pushing the price to an astonishing $1.9 million. It was one of the most exciting sales in recent years. Imagine being the person who stumbles upon this penny in their change and ends up a millionaire. It's stories like these that keep the coin collecting community so fascinated. Now, you're probably wondering, could you have a valuable 1986 penny lying around? Here's what to look for. First, make sure it's a 1986 penny with no mint mark under the date. Check the condition. High-value coins like this are in near-perfect state with a bright red shine. If you think it's special, have it graded by a professional service to assess its true value. Grab a magnifying glass and take a closer look at those pennies. You never know, one of them might be the next record-breaking coin. And that's the beauty of coin collecting, you never know what you might find. From pocket change to millionaire treasures, each coin has its own story. So, have you checked your change yet? Let us know in the comments if you've got any unique finds or rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin stories. We're diving into the rare, pricey, and highly sought-after 1992 D Lincoln penny with the unique error that has taken the coin world by storm. Now, you may be wondering, what's so special about a simple penny from 1992? The answer lies in a tiny, often overlooked detail that only a handful of these coins possess, making them one of the rarest pennies of modern U.S. currency. Let's start with the technical stuff. In 1992, the United States Mint accidentally produced a small number of pennies with what collectors call the close AM error. On regular 1992 pennies, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side are spaced apart. But with this rare error, the letters A and M are unusually close together, almost touching. This may seem like a tiny difference, but to coin collectors, it's huge. It's this tiny difference that has turned this penny into a potential treasure worth over $1 million. Why would anyone pay over $1 million for this penny? Great question. The rarity of the 1992 D close AM penny comes from a minting mix-up. Most 1992 pennies were designed with the wide AM spacing, but a few were accidentally struck with the close AM design intended for the following year, 1993. Only a limited number were made, and even fewer were discovered in mint condition. The value of a 1992 D close AM penny depends on its condition, or grade. In circulated condition, these pennies can still fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. But for those in pristine, uncirculated condition, it's a whole different story. In recent years, some of these coins have sold for as high as $1.3 million at auctions. Just imagine, a penny worth over $1 million. Want to check if you have a 1992 D close AM penny? Here's how. Look for the year 1992 with the D mint mark on the front of the penny. Flip the penny over and inspect the word America closely. Look at the spacing between the letters A and M. If they are almost touching, you might have a close AM. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope if you have one. The difference is small but essential. So, what if you find one of these rare pennies? To maximize its value, get your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. These grading services will examine the coin, confirm if it's authentic, and provide an official grade. Once you have that certification, you can list it at auction houses or with trusted coin dealers. This could be your ticket to cashing in big. So, who knew a small difference in the design of a penny could make it worth over $1 million? If you're a coin enthusiast or even just someone with a few pennies lying around, take a closer look. We're diving into the mystery of a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth a fortune. That's right, this 1993 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, might be in your pocket right now, and it could be worth a whopping $1.4 million. First, let's talk about what makes this coin unique. The 1993 D penny was minted in Denver, with around 7 billion coins produced that year. At first glance, it's just your regular Lincoln penny, Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, with the D mint mark just below the date, indicating the Denver Mint. But what could possibly make this coin worth so much? It's all about errors and rarity. While billions of these coins were made, only a handful have the unique qualities that collectors are searching for. Now, let's get into the details. One of the most important factors here is the coin's condition. The 1993 D Lincoln penny that sold for $1.4 million was in near-perfect condition, graded MS 70 by coin experts. This means the coin has absolutely no scratches, nicks, or other wear, a flawless example straight from the mint. Another aspect? Errors. Some of these coins may have small, subtle errors, like doubling on the date, the mint mark, or even Lincoln's features. These small imperfections make the coin unique and highly desirable among collectors. But it's rare to find a 1993 D in such high-grade condition with errors or no visible flaws. That's what makes it one of a kind. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable coins in my collection? Here's how to check. Look for the D mint mark under the date. This tells you it was minted in Denver, just like the $1 million penny. Inspect the coin's condition. The fewer marks and blemishes, the better. Coins graded MS 70 or close to it are far more valuable. Check for any rare errors. Look closely at the date and mint mark for doubling or slight shifts. Using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you see these details clearly. So, why would someone pay $1.4 million for this penny? Well, high-grade and rare error coins are like rare pieces of art for collectors. These coins are incredibly hard to come by, and when one shows up in near-perfect condition, the competition to own it skyrockets. The 1993 D penny is considered a modern rarity in the coin world, something unique in today's age of mass production. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to add such a rare gem to their collection. It's the thrill of owning something almost no one else has. If you think you have a valuable penny like this, it's time to get it professionally appraised. Reputable coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can help determine the coin's true value based on its condition and any unique characteristics. Having your coin graded by experts not only tells you its worth but can significantly increase its value if you ever want to sell. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1993 D Lincoln penny, worth $1.4 million. Who knows, maybe you have one hiding in your piggy bank right now. If you enjoyed learning about this rare coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more stories about rare and valuable coins. We're diving into what makes this specific coin so incredibly valuable and how you might just have a hidden fortune sitting in your pocket change. Stay tuned. The 2007 D penny, minted in Denver, was part of the last few years of the classic Lincoln Memorial design, which ended in 2008. While millions of these pennies were made, only a select few possess certain characteristics that make them rare and highly valuable to collectors. So, what exactly makes one of these pennies worth $1.2 million? There are a few critical factors that can make a 2007 D penny a collector's dream, including errors, condition, and grade. First, let's talk about errors. Error coins are incredibly valuable because they're unique. No two error coins are alike. Some of the rarest errors found on Lincoln pennies include double dies off-center strikes or planchet errors, where the coin was minted on the wrong metal or with imperfections. On the 2007 D penny, collectors have seen some of these rare errors pop up. Look out for things like doubling in the date or mint mark, unusual colorations, or even minting flaws that make these pennies worth a closer inspection. Even without errors, condition plays a major role in determining a coin's value. Collectors are most interested in pennies in mint state, which means coins that look as if they just rolled out of the mint, with no scratches, marks, or discolorations. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional services like PCGS and NGC. To reach a value anywhere near $1.2 million, your 2007 D penny must be in an incredibly high grade, think MS67 or MS68. Very few coins reach these levels, which is exactly why they fetch such a high price. So, why would a collector pay such a staggering amount for a 2007 D penny? Besides errors and high-grade quality, sometimes historical interest or sheer rarity can drive the price sky high. A unique combination of factors, like a near-perfect mint state and a rare error, can turn a simple penny into a $1 million treasure. Now, I bet you're wondering, how can you tell if your 2007 D penny is worth millions? Start by examining the date, mint mark, and overall appearance of your coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the letters and numbers, especially the date and the D mint mark. If you think your penny has an error or is in exceptional condition, consider getting it professionally graded. Grading services will authenticate your coin and give it an official grade, which is essential for selling to serious collectors. Imagine finding a $1 million penny in your pocket or piggy bank. While the odds are slim, rare coins like the 2007 D. Lincoln penny prove that treasure can truly be hidden in the smallest, most ordinary places. So, next time you come across some spare change, take a closer look. You might just discover the next $1,000,000 penny. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that has collectors buzzing, the 2001 D. Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this little coin is valued at a staggering $1.9 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this penny so special, stick around because you won't want to miss this. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, this coin has become an iconic piece of American currency. The design features Lincoln's profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was used from 1959 until 2008. Now, let's zoom in on the 2001 D. Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D. Mint mark on the reverse side. In general, most 2001 pennies are quite common, but there's a unique twist that elevates this particular coin to celebrity status in the numismatic world. So, what makes the 2001 D penny worth a whopping $1.9 million? The answer lies in its rarity. A specific subset of this coin was struck with an error, often referred to as the 2001 D-wide-am penny. This variation features a noticeable spacing difference between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. Most 2001 D pennies feature a close AM, so finding one with the wide spacing is incredibly rare. The demand for the 2001 D-wide-am penny has skyrocketed among collectors, particularly after several have been sold at auction for life-changing amounts. One of these rare coins fetched $1.9 million. That's right, a penny that's worth more than most people's cars. Now, if you think you might have a 2001 D-wide-am penny, here are some tips for identification. Look closely at the letters in America. If there's a noticeable gap between the A and M, you might have a winner. Always confirm the D Mint mark to ensure it's from the Denver Mint. If you think you have this rare coin, consider having it appraised by a professional numismatist. So, there you have it. The 2001 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a treasure that can bring in nearly $2 million at auction. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Coins Dealer for more exciting coin content. Comment below if you think you've got a rare penny in your collection. We're diving into a coin that's been making waves in the numismatic world, the 2017 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this little penny could be worth a whopping $1.7 million. Stick around as we explore what makes this coin so valuable. The 2017 D. Lincoln penny features the classic design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what sets this coin apart from the millions of other pennies produced each year? The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies each year, but the 2017 D is unique due to its mintage and specific characteristics. Only a limited number of these coins were produced with certain defects that collectors covet. The D Mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. Coins with mint marks often hold more value, especially when they're rare or in high demand. For the 2017 D penny, it's not just the mint mark but the coin's overall condition that drives up its value. Condition is crucial when it comes to coin value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The 2017 D. Lincoln penny has been spotted in uncirculated condition with pristine details, contributing to its incredible value. Coins that have received a high grade from professional grading services can reach astounding prices at auctions. The market for collectible coins is always shifting. A recent sale of a 2017 D. Lincoln penny in top condition fetched $1.7 million. Provenance, knowing where a coin has been in its history, adds to its story and, subsequently, its price. Coins with documented histories of ownership or that have been featured in prominent collections often see inflated values. If you're looking to add a valuable coin like the 2017 D. Lincoln penny to your collection, here are some tips. You never know what might turn up in your pocket. Familiarize yourself with the characteristics of valuable coins. If you think you've got a rare find, consider getting it graded by a professional. Join coin collecting forums or groups to stay updated on market trends.